Retribution Paladin is one of the easiest builds to play in World of Warcraft. And not only is that the case, but it's also very popular by how cool it looks. It's flashy, it's fun, it's intuitive, it has everything that it needs to have in order to be the most popular spec in the game. So you would think that the one button rotation would be great for it, right? Well, in this video, we're gonna go through exactly why that's not the case and why sometimes it would literally be worse than a tank. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning, and let's get into it. First of all, Retribution Paladin is pretty okay. It's definitely not C tier and unplayable. It's not the best either, but it's pretty good. It also has a very, very good utility, which is not part of the single button rotation that you can use regardless of you doing good damage or not. You have Blessing of Freedom. That will make anyone immune to movement impairing effects. And this will apply to not only you, but also somebody else as well. You have Redemption that will rest someone. You have Flash of Light to heal people. You have Lay on Hands to give them a full heal of their entire health bar. You have Blessing of Protection to make someone immune to physical damage. You have Blessing of Sacrifice to take some of the damage from someone else that you can pair up with Divine Shield. So you just immune this damage. You pop Divine Shield, then get Blessing of Sacrifice to something else. All the damage goes to you, but you're immune. Nothing happens. You have Intercession to combat rest someone. Words of Glory to heal someone as well. Cleanse Toxins for certain Mythic Plus situations. And Shield of Vengeance that not only will protect you from damage, but also do some damage when it explodes as well. So yeah, this spec is pretty good. And it looks pretty awesome too. And the rotation is super easy too. You don't really have any cooldowns on Retribution Paladin. You have only one, which is Execution Sentence. It's a 30-second cooldown. It's just not really an actual cooldown. Unlike other classes that have 2-minute cooldowns that you really have to pair up together perfectly so you do a good amount of damage. Honestly, this build kind of plays itself. You build your Holy Power right here, and then you spend it with your final verdict right here. You have your Divine Hammer that will just spin little hammers around to do more damage. You have your Execution Sentence that the more damage you do while it's happening, the more damage you do at the end. You have Wake of Ashes that will give you more power and also do a lot of damage. And it's super obvious. Use Divine Hammer, use Execution Sentence after to start your big burst window. Use Wake of Ashes, so all the damage goes into the Execution Sentence. And huge wings come from you, so you're able to do more damage while your wings are there. So it's perfect with that Execution Sentence, with a hammer coming up from the sky. The one button rotation can fuck that up, right? Well, sadly the one button rotation doesn't really understand that you want to pair all these things up. And sometimes just goes at it just off cooldown. If you don't pair everything together, if you don't use Execution Sentence and then you use your burst, then it doesn't really work out. And you end up losing a lot of damage that you shouldn't be losing. Yes, sometimes it's okay and it works very well because it just fits. But you can't have any control over that. So a lot of the time it ends up being a mistake. And you lose a lot of damage, making you useless. Now, you could do something about this. You could just make it so as soon as you see that it's not actually working well for the one button rotation, you see that it's not getting the correct rotation, it's not getting the correct order, you can just go and make the rotation yourself. But at that point, why wouldn't you just learn the rotation and play it anyways? It's not like this is hard. It's Retribution Paladin. It's pretty easy. And I say that as a Retribution Paladin main that loves the spec. I even tried my best to figure out a way to make the TANs work, so this would not be that big of an issue, but there's really nothing you can do to change the build in a way that doesn't affect the one button rotation, doesn't affect it. Sadly, Retribution Paladin is just not that good with the one button rotation. Is it that bad? Honestly, no. You can still do a good amount of damage and you're using the one button rotation, so you can take this time to just learn the spec and learn the utilities, and most of the people in the game will not be as good as the one button rotation anyways, even if they have similar item level to you. And honestly, on AoE, it's pretty good, even if your rotation is not perfect, right? So for Mythic Plus, it's okay. It's not the worst thing ever. But should you do this over and over again with no consequence? No. You should use this as a training wheel. Get more comfortable with the spec. understand a little bit more how it works and get ready for whenever you actually have to understand how this spec works and actually learn it. You can't really replace the entire rotation with the one button rotation. It's just not gonna happen. Realistically, it's not gonna happen with any other spec, but definitely not with this one. You can at least kind of do that with Evoker, for example, but with Retribution Paladin, it's just not gonna happen. That being said, let me know what you guys think. Did I get anything wrong? Did I not? Do you want me to try some other class particularly and see how the one button rotation works? I'm gonna be doing this for season 2. I have some videos about the one button rotation that I want to make, and the plans that I have for season 3. There you go. I was thinking about maining Frost Decay just because of all the changes and see how good the one button rotation is on it. Evoker because, well, you kind of make other people do the damage, so I feel like it makes the most amount of sense with one button rotation. And Demon Hunter because I think Havoc is not as bad as people actually think it is. I think there's some things you can actually make to make that build work with one button rotation. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content like everybody here. Soydalian, Miragon, Trader Boy Z, Tilt, Sivix, Butter Double, Question Marks, Say, Noggin, J Mongus, and Mime Bowen. And see you guys around. Love you all.